Huge breaking news. The Vikings' dream off-season scenario just dropped. Vikings fans, this is fresh off the press, and you have to hear this. But before we dive into the details, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Trust me, what we're about to break down could change everything for the Minnesota Vikings. Alright, let's talk about the ultimate off-season scenario for the Vikings. With nearly $60 million in cap space and the 24th pick in the NFL draft, Minnesota is in prime position to reshape its roster. The goal? Strengthen the offensive and defensive lines and reinforce the secondary to get back to championship contention. Now, let's be real. Some off-season dreams are just that, dreams. Sure, it would be insane if the Jets cut Davante Adams and he signed with the Vikings for pennies, forming an unstoppable trio with Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. Or if star cornerback DJ Reed refused to answer any calls except those from Minnesota. And how about Boise State's Heisman finalist Ashton Jeanty magically falling to the Vikings at pick number 24? Sounds amazing, right? But let's focus on what's actually possible. According to Pro Football Focus, the Vikings' dream offseason involves a complete overhaul of the secondary. Their ideal plan? Signing Dolphins safety Jevon Holland in free agency and drafting Georgia standout Malachi Starks in the first round. The Vikings are facing a massive secondary rebuild, PFF states, with Josh Metellus being the only defensive back under contract who played 80-plus snaps last season. Landing the best safeties available in both free agency and the draft would set up this defense for long-term success. With the 25-year-old Holland and the 21-year-old Starks, Minnesota would have a young and dynamic safety duo to build around. And with Brian Flores calling the shots, the possibilities for this defense would be limitless. The urgency is real. Harrison Smith could retire, Cam Bynum might leave in free agency, and the cornerback room is in flux with Byron Murphy Jr., Stephon Gilmore, Shaq Griffin, and Fabian Moreau all set to hit free agency. Minnesota has to make moves, and this scenario could be the perfect way to solidify the secondary for years to come. So, Vikings fans, what do you think? Should Minnesota go all in on Holland and Starks to revamp the defense? Or is there another move that makes more sense? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because this is just the beginning of a franchise-defining offseason. Skol.